Hi guys, it's Biz. We're gonna do some crafts today. Alright, we got a Christmas craft going on. I'd like to give a shout out to Mrs. Grevner. She taught me well. She taught us this all in geometry class. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so here I've got some computer paper, and for this, like, the thinner the better. Regular computer paper here, and right here we have some red ancient laser printer paper that I got from my grandfather's roll top desk. Okay. So we'll start with the red one first. We'll do this. That better? That may be a little better. Okay. First, we're going to fold it in half. Best you can. Corners. And I do like this. Kind of better from the sides. Okay, so we're going to need to do really good creases, and I don't want to use my nail because it'll bend my nail, so I'm going to use my vape. Nice crease. Okay. Now, we're going to fold it in half this way, and this is the fold, but we're not going to fold it all the way. We just want to mark the halfway point. So, this is the halfway, just a little pinch, ta-da, and we have a mark. So then we're going to do thirds. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Now, we're going to put this down to the corner here. That's at the fold, all right? This is approximately a third way, and I'm not going to crease this one until I know that it's a third and a third. So, keeping the corner tight and pushing it along here. I'll do it on this side. Okay, so the corner is here, and we're going to measure about a third, and then keeping the corner tight here, and then kind of pushing it along the edge there. See, now that's going to hang over a little too far, but we can work with that. I'm going to go perfect though. So just move it up a little bit. See, that's too far still. Okay, a little more. And you could always use a ruler or a pair of scissors in this little corner to help you out. That should lay about even. Okay, see, my corner is nice and tight right there. This edge is all the way up in that little nook that we're making here, and we're going to go ahead and fold it all right there. Okay, now you can see it goes over, it's not perfect. It's pretty close, but it's not perfect. Okay, our corner is nice and tight, mostly. You can always scooch it up there and give it another little crease right there. Okay, so since this sleeve is just a little short of this one, we're going to fold this inward instead of outward so that it will line up when you close it. This is the tricky part. We're going to fold this in half. So we're taking this and we're folding it in half like a paper airplane. Like this. And we're just going to even out the edges. We're going to make this as pointy as we can. And the edges as good as we can get. Because when we cut this, we want it nice and even. Okay, so when it's all lined up, got a pinch there, another crease. Crease that side again. Okay, so it gets short right here. So what we're gonna do is you can see it and fold it over on the other one. So it cuts right there. All right, so we're gonna cut right there because that's about where that is. Always look in there and see. All right there. Okay. Hang it up. Cutting across. And we cut all of it. Okay. So none of your cuts are going to be even, so you can't make too small cuts, but we're going to get really intricate here. Okay. I'll show you kind of a simple one first. Now, the key is we have fold sides here and folded side here. We don't want to cut this all the way off, and we don't want to cut this all the way off. So we have to leave some of this side, and we have to leave some of this side, and I'm going to do it sporadically on each side. Little evens, little odds, so it holds together. And we're going to make a nice little snowflake in the middle, and that's simple. We're just going to snip this tip off. That's going to look really cool. Okay, now we're going to follow the contour of that tip, and I'm going to make just a little, see I didn't cut all the way over there? All right, I'm making small little cuts. That's enough to cut on these folds and not enough to reach these folds. Just be aware of that. Okay. So, just take those off. I'm watching my favorite movie, my favorite Christmas movie, by the way, Gremlins. Okay, so we're going to go on this side and do something over here. I want to make like a heart. That's nice and easy for everybody to get. So we're just going to start at the tip and go up. And we're going to make a teardrop. Okay. And then we're going to go on this side. And see, that's pretty close to the edge right there. So I'm not going to bother that. But I will come down here a little bit. And the thinner the lines you get it, the cooler it's going to look. So I'm going to come back out on this edge. I'm just saying, if you're going in this edge, you have to come out the same edge. Now swing it around. And make swoop up. And a cut. That's going to look kind of funky, but that's okay. We don't know what they're doing. We're just making happy little cuts. Okay, we're going to go in this way. And we're going to stop right there. So I'm going to go in here. We'll go in this way. And then cut it closer. Okay. We'll go over here and we'll just do maybe a little one right there, and it's gonna barely hold on right there. We're gonna kind of make a star in the middle of this, kind of, sort of. Okay. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna do like a moon shape over that. Kind of, sort of. I don't know what's going on. Same side, remember? Going in up way. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be able to see it. You can't. All right. Okay. And then we have the top here, which can totally be something else. You can cut the whole top off. That's fine. We're going to stay with the contour. I'm going to go up here. Bam. Okay. And then I'm going to go a little deeper. A little deeper. Oh, yeah. And then bring it right up to the corner. Right here. All right. Now you can cut into here all you want because that's the top. I'm going to do one little, maybe not. Okay, we'll just show you this. So, a good sharp pair of scissors is important, and the thinner the paper, the better folds you get, and the better the scissors can cut through. Oh, that looks funky. Ta-da! Ta-da! All right, so that's our first red one. Let's do a white one. Okay, I already have some pre-cut or pre-folded, so let's do that. Now, so I showed you how to fold already. You should know better. If not, rewind. It's a marvelous modern thing. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top this time. I'm going to go in this way, go up, and try to get back that way. I'm going to do a little bit of this. And that. I just snipped that tiny little bit off. That ain't gonna matter. Okay. Okay. So this computer paper is thinner than this gauge. A little better to work with. That'll be a weird one. Okay. Hmm. Sharp, tiny scissors helps sometimes. Ooh, pow. Okay. Oops. Almost went all the way through. Okay. So let's see what this did. I like it because it's always a surprise. Don't ask me to make any specific shapes. I have no freaking idea how to put down a pattern. You'd have to ask Google about that. Google. Oh yeah. That's cool. Okay, so that is how you make snowflakes with 6 sides. A la Mrs. Grebner from Morton High School, 1998. This is the one I made yesterday. Just showing you. Voila. Pretty snowflakes. And if you use contrasting background, there we go. Holiday pasties. Okay.